go off? Hey, I love it, am I?
What's up, YouTube? It's Justine, and I'm back, finally back filming a video. I have been so focused on school and cheer that I just haven't really set aside time to film videos or to edit videos, but you know what? I'm back, and I'm better. And I'm coming at you guys today with, obviously, how and why I became a Cowboys fan. So as you can see, I got my 3 favorites on my shirt. Dak, Ezekiel, and Dez. And I did just get this shirt at the Cowboys-Raiders game. Follow me on Instagram, which you should, at ally.justine_. You saw I went to the Cowboys-Raiders game. You know, it was popping, and we got the dub. You know. So that just explains why I'm doing this video. Because from that post, and just from posts in the past about the Cowboys, I've gotten so many questions about how I became a Cowboys fan and things like that. So I'm just going to put it out there. Just one disclaimer before I even get into the video and explain all that stuff. I just want to say that I understand some people believe or feel that we shouldn't be supporting the NFL, and I get that. And if you've been on my channel for a while, or you look at my old videos, you'll see that I did a video about Colin Kaepernick. And man, I just had like a huge brain fart. Like, what am I trying to say? Okay, I'm back. You see that I had a video about Colin Kaepernick, and I totally support what he does, all that. Like, I stand with Colin Kaepernick, but at the same time, I don't feel that me turning on the Cowboys game, me supporting my Cowboys, is going to change the fact that he's not in the NFL. Me, personally, Justine, watching a Cowboys game is not making him not get his job back. I'm sorry to be like that, but that's just kind of how it is. I do think he deserves to be in the league. I think he is better than plenty of quarterbacks in the league. But at the same time, me not watching the Cowboys isn't going to get him his job back. So, sorry about it. If you don't watch this video, you don't have to. But anyways. So, let's just get into how and why I'm a Cowboys fan now. So, basically, the first question that I get asked so much, like if I had $1 for every time this question got asked to me, wow, you know how much Wingstop I would have? But the first question I always get asked is,
"Oh, you're a Cowboys fan, you from Texas?"
No, not I. I'm from California, born and raised in California, go to college in California, everything's in California. But my dad, him right there, is from Texas. So my dad is born and raised in Houston, Texas. My dad's side of the family is from Houston, Texas. Shout out to y'all in Texas. Y'all don't watch my videos, but it's okay. You know, that's them. I don't think they know I have a channel, but anyways. So my dad's from Texas, and when my dad was growing up, it was the Houston Oilers, and they ended up moving to Tennessee and becoming the Titans, and then they moved back later, but that was way later. So anyway, when my dad was growing up, there was no football team in Houston, so they became Cowboys fans, and then when I was born, I just became a Cowboys fan. I remember my dad told me, I think my dad told me when I was little, like, oh, like, you're a Cowboys fan, and I was like, okay. So growing up, I was just rocking with the Cowboys. Like, I was like, okay, that's who we rocking with. Obviously, got my 3 favorites, and I got my blanket right here, so you guys know I'm really rocking with the Cowboys. And then growing up, I didn't really watch football in elementary school. Like, in elementary school, and I think part of middle school, I didn't really care for football. Like, I would watch, like, oh, the Cowboys are on, like, I would watch, but I just couldn't get into it like that. Like, I don't know, I think my attention span was way too short to watch football for me back then. And then I think it wasn't until, like, was it 8th grade? Maybe 7th or 8th grade is when I really started watching the games. But, like, at that point, I was, like, a Cowboys fan, but I really wasn't really rocking with them. Like, I don't think by that point I didn't have any Cowboys gear. I didn't have any Cowboys stuff. None of that. I was just saying I was a Cowboys fan because that's what I was told. And then, like I said, 7th, 8th grade, that's when I started, you know, really watching the games and things like that. And then I believe I got a jersey. I had my Des Bryant jersey, and I believe I got my jersey maybe 8th or 9th grade. I feel like it was 8th grade. I feel like I got that jersey in 8th grade because I went to a game in 9th grade. Yeah, okay, anyways, I'm just going to say I got my jersey in 8th grade. And then I think the summer before 9th grade, my mom took me to my first Cowboys game. And I went to the Cowboys-Raiders game the summer before 9th grade. You know. And it was preseason, so I saw my favorite players. I was like, oh my gosh, like, woo. And then that was like the greatest experience ever, I think. Like my first Cowboys game was so crazy to me because like all these my players I watch on TV and I'm seeing them in person. Like that was surreal to me. So I went to that game, and then I think the next summer my mom took me to the Cowboys Niners game. And this is when I was really getting into the Cowboys. Like I was like ride or die. Like you're not gonna talk about my Cowboys because it's bad. Don't talk about my team. That's how I was. Like I hate people talk about my team. Like I'd be like, oh no. And I feel like at that point I was really I really knew a lot about football by that point. So I would always have something to say back. Like people would talk negatively about the Cowboys to me, and then I would have something back to say. And then so I went to the Cowboys Niners game. I think that was sophomore year. Maybe not. It was one of those years. I just look at the picture and you can guess what age I was. But so that was my second Cowboys game. And I tell you, I was sitting so close, like I was juiced. And where my seat was, like I was sitting here and the tunnel was like right here, like the Cowboys tunnel. So it reminded me like everybody's just running out like right there. Boom, boom. And if you guys know me, you guys know how much I love Dez. And I was standing like at the bottom of my section watching warm-ups, and Dez was just like right there. I was on cloud 1,000. And then it was the summer before senior year. My mom took me to Dallas. Like this was mind-blowing. So my mom took me to Dallas, and I went on the stadium tour, and I went to the game. And I went to at&t Stadium. Like I was in awe. Like I stood on the star, like y'all see. I stood on the star. I went in the locker room. I was like just walking on the field. I was laying in the end zone. Just all types of stuff, like right crazy. And then the next day I went to the game. Crazy. Like I was sitting really close to the game too. I think I was sitting like the same distance back at the Niners game. Actually no, I was sitting closer at the Cowboys game in Dallas. And I was so close, like I was right there by the end zone. Like I was just in awe. I actually witnessed Dak's first touchdown in the NFL. So I felt cool just to be there for that. It was his first touchdown. Like he didn't throw it, he ran it in, you know? His first touchdown. I was like, wow, I was in awe. That was crazy to me. And then on Sunday, my mom just took me to the Cowboys Raiders game that just happened. Shout out to my mom's godparents. My mom's godfather used to be on the Raiders, and he blessed me, him and his wife, my godmother, or my mom's godmother, whatever. Same difference. They're my godparents too. They blessed me with tickets to see the Cowboys and the Raiders. And wow, that was great to be there. I went to warm-ups again. I always go to warm-ups. Like, I always watch my team warm up. And when I tell you, I was so close to Dez, I couldn't even get my legs together. Like, you'll see the pictures, okay? But I was so close to Dez, and that was just amazing to me. So that's pretty much why I'm a Cowboys fan. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. More videos to come, but thanks for watching. Like, what is it? What did I used to say? Man, I can't even remember how I used to do my outros. Wow. Like, subscribe, share, comment, all of that. Thank you for watching.